Long-range forecast has just come out today that'll take us through the anniversary of Katrina, and it might be some of the best news we would want. From here, cloud cover looks like it's going to have been raining all day. It kind of felt like it, at least it's held temperatures down. Let me show you where we go from here, though, and we're going to start with the updates on Tropical Storm Erin. Tropical Storm Erin, well defined with circulation, but not a whole lot of storm activity. It's actually fighting a little dry air. I've seen some Saharan dust, and I'm going to show you water temps in a while. Maintaining tropical storm status all the way up until now Thursday, maybe overnight Thursday to Friday, it becomes a Category 1. Maybe into Friday, it's a Category 2. I'm saying maybe because the previous forecasts were a day earlier when I was speaking to you yesterday. And it could not only be just the first hurricane, but maybe first major hurricane of the season. But did you see that cone of uncertainty takes that bend northwest? Because our forecast data have been very consistent with that official National Hurricane Forecast Center line of taking it north of Puerto Rico, maybe steering away from the Bahamas, but maybe even steering west of Bermuda here too. Our forecast ensemble data here from the United States, a forecast, make a couple changes, do it 30 times. Very consistent. The forecast out of Europe is a little bit more widespread because it goes a little further into time. But there you see from a span of the Bahamas to Bermuda looks to be about the track the storm could take. But the going forecast, again, out of Europe is where we'll look, that this is getting caught up in the high pressure in the central Atlantic. That's going to give the energy to steer it away from Puerto Rico, then bend it north just west of Bermuda. But this could be a very large, expansive storm. I've seen with data yesterday, maybe up to 600 miles in diameter at times. It could be a very large storm, especially if it gets to a Category 3 or maybe even stronger than that, but maybe not even making landfall until it goes to Canada way into next week. And that's Newfoundland and Labrador that it would do it. So locally here, we've been tracking what we have for the way of our system. But listen, water temperatures, they are really just borderline conducive for keeping this a tropical system. There's been some tropical humidity and there's been relatively weak wind shear with it, so favorable conditions. We really need to get that to warmer water before it could strengthen. That's why it hasn't done a lot yet. So our system here, watch the forecast from a wider view, takes that spin on shore, so we're really done with any chance it could form in National Hurricane Center. It never really had one. We're back to more popcorn daytime thunderstorms as we arrive into Wednesday, Thursday. More Thursday into Friday, though, we're going to move the influence of that system away and drop the rain chances more to a 30-40% chance. It's going to allow those temperatures to go up. I just want to show that there is this one last gasp of a system, non-tropical off the northeastern U.S., but the long-range forecast now to next week to the following week does show in the same zone where we've had Erin right now, but a typical zone that would keep that more into the Atlantic and not entering the Caribbean. The week after that, taking us through the Katrina anniversary. So the 27th through September 2nd, it shows a low zone for possible development, but again, puts that more out of the Caribbean and into the Atlantic. That would be some of the best news for us. Real quick look, though, from high temperature. We only did 90, 86 at Lakefront. WDSU first warning weather Doppler radar. We've seen this system that's spinning off of the coast here for us. That's where it's located, at least in my point of view. And a couple of last lingering showers here near Goodby to Covington, but that's it. We look at those top temp forecasts and where we stand right now from 90 that we did for that high temperature. Real-time temperatures still only looking into the 80s at this point. Tomorrow's rain chances still, let's give it a likely chance of about a 60-70% chance. Doesn't look like much here, but still with high atmospheric humidity, we could run into storms. It doesn't mean it rains all day. Could be a little gray like what we saw in storms at times, but I would say you run into one. Watch out, the heat returns to the weekend, could be heat advisory criteria.